Hello, I'm Mike Gordon, and welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Pokemon Crystal. Last time I restored the machine part to the power plant, thus restoring power to the Kanto region. And now I am ready to access the remainder of Kanto and Johto. But first I'm going to evolve Slugma to Magcargo, and after I opened up the whole entire rest of the Kanto region, I returned to Johto by SS Aqua, so I could capture some of the remaining Pokemon here, particularly the other mascot legendaries. Alright, and even the fiercest wind, it can control its fluff to make its way to any place in the world at once. I'm gonna read a couple Pokedex entries I forgot. Its bite is as hot as lava and is always billowing. Flames will occasionally burst from its shell. Magcargo here is brand new, but the other two are missed. Biting into one of the delicious eggs that Blissey provides will make everyone around smile with joy. So yeah, I forgot Blissey and Jumpluff's entries last time, so making up for it this time. And I also duped a Shucky here so I could return it to this guy. Unfortunately, you don't get anything by doing this, so returning his Pokemon is completely pointless. But hey, I duped Shucky, so it's all good. So, what I was doing, I was looking for a place to shop, because I need to buy some max repels. I also have some crap that I need to sell off, including the Survive, Dire Hit, and X Special. Also, I'm gonna be picking up 2 new rare candies, so I gotta sell 2 rare candies to make room for them. So, all that's done. I got my 10 max repels, and I made space in my inventory for the pickups at the Whirl Islands in Tin Tower. These are the places I'm gonna go. But now that all that pre-prep is out of the way, I am going to return Magcargo beneath Slugma. This pretty much will max out my party, and I need to bring in the Pokemon that will be of most help. I need a Surfer and a Waterfall user, in Whirlpool, so Mew and Feraligatr there. Typhlosion can be helpful with Dig, and of course, Meganium with Sweet Scent. Anyways, now I got all my preparations out of the way, it's time to head down to the Whirl Islands. A place that I could have gone to as early as after I defeated Price, but I put it off so I could get it all done in one go. Hindsight, probably could have taken this route my first try. Anyways, I'm gonna take that hidden max ether. And now, I'm actually going to take this southeast island, because not only can I nab all the treasures from the... northeast island. Not only is it possible to nab all the items in 2 trips through the northeast island, it's also the only way for us to reach Lugia. And yeah, sadly, we still need to use Flash to move around here. I'm gonna start with the lower route so I can nab the items in the topper half of the basement floors. Starting with this hidden rare candy. And now I'm going to... Alright, Nugget. Good. So we're 4 items down, 10 more to go. Here's number 5, a full restore. And I'm going to have this Carbos, number 6. And full restore number 2, which is number 7. We're halfway done as far as items are concerned. Quickly apply a max repel. We take this ladder and we can add these 2 items. A max elixir. And a 3rd full restore. So that's 9 down, 5 more items to go. And with that out of the way, we gotta dig on out here so we can now take the upper path. We can't reach Lugia through the lower path. You gotta take the upper path. So I take this ladder, and there's number 10, a max survive. And the max repel is still in effect, so... Now, before I go surf again, I need to use Sweet Scent on the ground. I need to find a level 27 Seel. That is the highest level Seel you can get in Pokemon Crystal. In Gold and Silver, the cap is level 26. Seel evolves at level 34, I believe. Yeah, level 34. I caught Seel, 'cause I am so great! The light blue fur that covers it keeps it protected against the cold. It lives iceberg-filled oceans. Wow, I had trouble reading that. And the other encounters can be found in this pond. Now, if you come down here without the silver wing, Lugia will not be here. And you know, I decided I'm just gonna move Sweet Scent to the top of the list now. It's a long time coming. And here's Seadra. The Pokemon, the rare Pokemon encounter here. 2, 3. I caught Seadra, 'cause I am so great! And the male raises the young. If it is approached, it uses its toxic spikes to fend off the intruder. Alright, and now for Horsea. And I'm not gonna RNG minute this, I'm just gonna go in this blind. Because Horsea is a ridiculously common surf encounter here. Oh, that's why. So I'm gonna lunge another Master Ball at it, and maybe one of them will have a Dragon Scale held already. I caught Horsea, 'cause I am so great! When they're in a safe location, they can be seen playfully tingling their tails together. Though if they don't have a Dragon Scale, that's okay. I already have one in my PC box. Alright, here's Lugia. While Lugia appeared, go Tyrannitar. Gonna go Master Ball. Go! 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. I caught Lugia, 'cause I am so great! And now... it has an incredible ability to calm raging storms. It is said that Lugia appears when storms start. Basically the same thing twice, but okay. Now, we're not quite done with Whirl Islands. We got everything we needed, though, but we still need to pick up all the remaining items strewn about. Remember, we haven't explored the lower sections. So here's item number 11, an escape rope. We go down here. And we can actually make it past that strength boulder by surfing down here. An Ultra Ball, and we just passed the southwest entrance. I was double checking because my notes said guard spec, but it said it's an Ultra Ball. Oh well, and there's another hidden Ultra Ball, so I think that's 13 items. Yeah, 11, 12, 13. And this is number 14. Calcium out of 14. Now we are done with Whirl Islands, and we could just bike our way out back into the entrance. No need for an escape rope or dig or anything like that. So what is my doing? I'm gonna sell some of my excess items. I keep flying to Blackthorn because it's one spot over and it's right next to the Poke Center. And I'm gonna sell 3 more Ultra Balls just in case. There are so many Ultra Balls, it's ridiculous. Anyways, it doesn't look like there's anything worth selling at this point. So I'm just gonna fly down here to the Tin Tower. And I am going to make some deposits here. And I'm going to withdraw the dragon scales. And now I'm going to make some duplications. I'm dropping off Meganium and Mew because I don't need them for the Tin Tower, so I just have to make sure I make the proper dupes. Of course, I'm gonna relocate Lugia below Pupitar. I need to dupe another Pokemon. Horsea is going... No dragon scales on Horsea, so... Central between Kangaskhan and Goldeen. And I still need Seadra and Seel. And then I stop. Holy shit, no. So, yeah, I just realized I made a mistake. An oopsie daisy. So, what happened was I forgot to feed Seel rare candies, but don't worry, I fixed it and off screen. So I actually fixed the glitch, so to speak, off screen, so no worries there. I'm gonna put Seadra. Wait a minute, no. That's the wrong Seadra. I'm gonna put the Seadra that's holding the dragon scales down down at the bottom of 241, 250. And I'm moving this Seadra to fill out the 101 to 120 spot. The Seel of my party goes here. And I'm going, and I actually fed this one some rare candies off screen. By the way, I saw no need to give Seel another rare candy to hold, so because I know there's like 2 more rare candies left in the game. There's gotta be. Yep, and now we have ourselves a Dugong at level 34. Well, maybe there aren't any more rare Keenies, I'm just being careful. So, now I get a move Dugong in A1 but 100 between Seel and Grimer. Like, wait a minute, no. Just making sure everything was in order. So now I'm gonna bring back Meganium and Mew because I will not be done with captures. I just don't need them for this upcoming dungeon at the Tin Tower. You seen said that there's something going on at the Tin Tower, so it's time to check it out. But first, let's take on the burn. There's an item that I forgot to pick up a long time ago. Burn Tower, there is a TM here. Because we never got the TM for Endure in Pokemon Crystal. However, I'll stomach the encounter. Just get away. TM20, which is Endure. I think there's like 6 or 7 more TMs to go. Come on, let's get out of here. Come on! I just thought this would be just a simple and quick in and out. But you know what? There's an item I need to check out, which is why I have no idea why I use Rock Smash. There wouldn't be any hidden items back there. So even though now we're ready to take on Tin Tower, and even though you seen so that he was gonna come back here to check out what's going on, he never does. Yeah, he is. You've seen the mystical man is completely absent here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this. See, there's no signs of you seen. Feel your mind from uncertainty in advance. Alright. This will protect you. Take it. And he gives us the Rainbow Wing, which grants us access to the upper floors. Now go. So now we are on the upper floors. And this was a freebie. Now we gotta go max repel because there are encounters here. Unfortunately, the only Pokemon we can run into on this floors are Rattata and Ghastly if it's nighttime. Yeah, not even a Haunt or Eradicate. So I'm just going to go around and pick up whatever items I can find. And on my here, full restore. Now I actually had to use a couple notes to find the hidden items because unlike Whirl Islands, the map does not state where the hidden items are located. So I'm going to be spending a ton of time trying to find all the items, both hidden, both visible and invisible, on the 4th and 5th floors. Max potion. That, I believe, is the final hidden item left on the Tin Tower, though. So I'm gonna go grab this Ultra Ball. And I'm not gonna take the other stairs because those are dead ends. So I'm gonna take the top corner. And I'm gonna try and nab all the remaining items here. Rare candy. Fortunately, nabbing this rare candy means I have to go all around all over again. Beautiful. And I'm just gonna go. This is the route you're supposed to take to make more progress. And there's Max Potion. Now I need another Max Repel. And we are going to make our way upstairs. Now I'm going to take this teleporter right here first. This teleporter, and now Max Seel Elixir in the dead end. But that's fine because I'm just trying to nab all the items in this place. Now that we got all the items in this pathway, we backtrack to the start of this, to the first teleporter. And now we can move past it. Right here. Max Revive. Now that we're back where we start, we can make forward progress. Down here. Down here, and there's an item here. And let's make a... And there's the final item. And now we gotta go confront Ho-Oh, the only new encounter at the Tin Tower, sad to say. But still needed to complete the Pokedex. Alright, and now we're gonna go to catch up with the Master Ball. Three, four, five. 1, 2, 3. I caught Ho-Oh, 'cause I am so great! It will reveal itself before a pure-hearted trainer by shining its bright rainbow-colored wings. Alright, and oh yeah, this Ho-Oh will always be holding a Sacred Ash. Which is why I hesitated, because I thought maybe there'd be a hidden item here, but there isn't. And we can't use the escape rope because technically we're now outside, which means fly is in effect. I'm gonna fly out Goldenrod City so I can nab some TMs. It's like, wait a minute. Hold on. Listen, I need to heal at the Pokemon. I need to stop at the Pokemon Center. And drop off some items. I want to make sure I don't screw this up and I actually dupe the item that I want without having to backpedal or backtrack or anything like that. So, now I'm going to go move my Pokemon around because this will constitute as a free save. At the bottom, right beneath Lugia. And there's the Sacred Ash. time to make forward progress. As we ran out of repel. Which is fine, because we're not using it here. We need to make it close to the top with the Pokemon that loves us at the top of our party. I'm gonna use Togepi because I know for a fact Togepi should have max happiness right now. Hello, oh, your Pokemon, it's very attached to you. This move should be perfect for a pair like you. TM27, which has returned. A move that gets stronger depending on how much your Pokemon actually loves you. The higher the affection level with your Pokemon, the greater the attack power. But I also need to get the other move. The returns opposite, frustration, which powers up depending on how much the Pokemon hates you. Fortunately, there is just the Pokemon that I need to grab it. So, I know just the type of Pokemon to use to get my hands on frustration. Legendary Pokemon and Pokemon you get in a trade start off immediately hating your guts. So as long as you don't move around too much, you should be fine. I'm gonna skip ahead to later this evening. It should now be 11:56 p.m. Right before Sunday turns into Monday. Don't turn off the power. Press save the game. And I'm gonna go move you, Togetic, the Togetic of my party, over in this position. And Bulbasaur is actually one of those Pokemon I got in a trade, and I can tell straight up, it hates its guts. Actually, I'm just kidding. Pretty much all fresh trades and captures will start off with 70 base affection points. I just thought that traded Pokemon and legendary Pokemon start at 0. Hello, oh, your Pokemon. It looks evil. How about this TM for it? TM21, which is frustration, which actually gets stronger the more your Pokemon hates you. But as I was saying, so what I did was I went to PK Hex to shift the time of day to 11:56 p.m. which will give me just enough time to come down here, to fly down here and do this game. Wait a minute. Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually need to tune into Buena's password. It's paralysis heal. Yep. Now I gotta tune into her radio program, and I know the password, paralysis heal. Yep, and we got another point. And oh yeah, we need to make a quick swap for Bulbasaur for the Togepi with return equipped. That way we can fly down to Azalea Town and begin our next quest line. Want to get our final legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Crystal, available in Pokemon Crystal, and is also the only version exclusive in. It is also the only Crystal exclusive Pokemon as well. We just barely have enough time. Just remove TM27, and I'm gonna fly down to Azalea Town. This will give us time to get our final set of Pokeballs, since we left the yellow apricorns with Kurt a while ago, so now we have 99 moon balls. And now... What is that? I've never seen one before. It looks a lot like a Pokeball, but appears to be something else. Let me check it for you. I actually did the GS ball thing off screen because I couldn't... Because even though I'm using a ROM hack, I couldn't get to work to save my life. It's 11:59 and all I can do is wait and install. So I also use PK hacks to not only add the GS ball to my key items. Here's frustration and here's return. But also to... Chris, this ball started to shake while I was checking it. There must be something to this. You have to wait 24 hours before... You have to wait till the next day rolls over before this event occurs. Elix Force is restless. What is going on? Chris, here's your GS ball back. Can you go see why Elix Force is so restless? So we received the GS ball back from Kurt. So yeah, like the apricorns in custom Pokeballs, you actually have to wait till a new day rolls over before handing him the GS ball. Yeah, no, and then this event, after you hand him the GS ball, and then this new event occurs. Does something happen to the Forest Guardian? So look at the graphics in the background where it was like moving or all the trees were moving. What's this? It's a hole. It looks like the GS ball would fit inside it. Want to put the GS ball here? Yes. Look at the trees moving. Yeah, there it is. Celebi is mine. So the ROM hack was supposed to work similarly to how the 3DS Virtual Console version would react. Where after you beat the lead, you stop by the Pokemon Center, you leave, and then some woman comes in and hands it to you. I caught Celebi, 'cause I am so great! Revered as a guardian of the forest, Celebi appears wherever beautiful forest exists. However, even though I was using the ROM hack, I couldn't get the glitch to work. Ooh, wasn't that something? Chris, that was fantastic, thanks! The legends about that shrine were real after all. I feel inspired by what I just saw. It motivates me to make better balls. I'm going. What was supposed to happen was after I defeated the Pokemon League. I'm just gonna bike on out of here. I would be able to go to the Goldenrod City Pokemon Center, leave, and then she would just give me the GS ball. I would hand it to Kurt. I would wait until a new day rolled over before I could proceed any further. And that's all she wrote. Anyways, I'm coming down here so I could nab these couple items. TM25, TM14, and TM38. However, I still need Celebi in my... I realized I could actually... Not only could I dupe these teams, I could do so while duping Celebi. And it's important that I dupe Celebi. Because I need 3 Celebis so I could trade 2 of them over to gold, 1 for gold and 1 for silver. So Celebi, you're going right here. And the first TM I'm going to purchase, it'll be TM25, which is Thunder. Oh look, Repel's worn off. But I'm actually gonna save my game right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and buy TM25, which is Thunder. And now I give TM25 Thunder to Celebi to hold. And Chris return to the PC. I'm going to deposit Celebi, and I'm going to perform this duplication trick a couple times. That's one duplication down. And now I'm going to go ahead and dupe TM14, which is Blizzard. Both holdovers from Generation 1, by the way. And I give this to Celebi number 2. And after this trick, I will have 3 Celebis in my party. TM14, TM25. Which is absolutely perfect. So I just used PK Hex to move the clock to 11:56 and get the add GS ball in my inventory and make it so Kurt would actually take it. Anyways, there's TM38, which is Fire Blast. Because the patch that's supposed to add in the GS ball didn't work, and I have no idea what was wrong. Which was a damn shame, because I really wanted to get the GS ball the virtual console way. So this time I'm going to go ahead and dupe Tyrannitar because he's close to level 60. And not only do I want to have one Tyrannitar for the 241, 251, but I also want to think ahead, really think about what kind of Pokemon I want to take to the battle tower when after all is said and done. So, I'm gonna continue on battling. And with that, I got TM38 Fire Blast, got my 3 Celebis, and 2 Tyrannitars. One I will continue grinding as per usual. The other will remain in the PC. And with that, there are exactly 3 more TMs left for us to get. We have all the Pokeballs we can possibly add in our inventory. We're going to move the Celebi in our party first, and then we're going to remove TM38 Fire Blast from Tyranitar number 2, and then we're going to move Tyranitar number 1. This one still has a lucky egg, see? Now I'm going to move Tyranitar number 2, the one whose TM38 Fire Blast we just removed, over to 241, 251 between Pupitar and Lugia. So that's all the Pokemon in that box. And I need to systematically move each Celebi into my party until I can fully add all the other TMs into the PC. Celebi number 2. And finally, Celebi number 3. And with that, we have TM14 Blizzard, TM25 Thunder, and TM38 Fire Blast. And we still have max coins in our inventory. And 3 Celebis. Took a tick. And I'm going to move all of my party Pokemon back in their proper spots. Well, actually, I just realized, why do that when I could go ahead and do Jynx, Electabuzz, and Magmar right now? And actually delete their movesets. Since I got them via the moves technique, and honestly, I thought long and hard about maybe giving them TM so hold so I could learn them, dupe them later, but I'm just gonna dupe them off screen anyways. Well, yes. Alright. And I realized, oh yeah, I should probably replace some of these moves with more suitable TMs, such as Psychic, perhaps? Wait a minute, Electabuzz and Magmar can learn Psychic in Generation 2? That's pretty badass. So, I'm actually instead gonna teach Jynx Ice Punch. And replace Powder Snow with it. So now the only moves I need to delete are Dizzy Punch. Although if I went further than this, I probably could have given Jynx like Psychic or something. Electabuzz would get Ice Punch as well, and Magmar would also get Thunder Punch. Maybe I'll fix that. So I'm gonna just, because for right now I'm just gonna go ahead and delete Dizzy Punch from their arsenal so I could actually trade these back. Alright, Dizzy Punch. Finally, we are going to delete Dizzy Punch off of Jynx's moveset. And now, all 3 of these Pokemon are finally ready to be traded over to Yellow version. But Yellow's not ready to receive them because Yellow doesn't have Mankey, Primeape, Articuno, Moltres, or Mewtwo. So next time we trade our Pokemon over to Pokemon Crystal, we'll be ready. Will probably be the very last episode of Pokemon Yellow. Sorry, save file is okay. So I'm duping here, so I actually have 2 sets of Jynx, Electabuzz, and Magmar. One that still holds their Gen 2 movesets, and the other who is all set and ready for Generation 1. So my initial plan was to just move Jynx and Electabuzz and Magmar into this box. But, first of all, I realized that these are the wrong Jynx and Electabuzz again. Actually, no. Well, I realized... Sorry, I didn't get it right. I actually was moving the right Pokemon in the right PC boxes. That's why I was double checking them. But my plan was to move the duped Jynx, Electabuzz, and Magmar into 241, 251 like the rest, but then something happens. Not enough room. Damn. There's too many Pokemon in that PC box right now, and the only thing, of course, to do is to just hold on to Jynx and Electabuzz in the reserves. Honestly, that's fine because I'm actually going to tie up as many loose ends as possible in Kanto before I decide to head back to Generation 1 and finish that generation up. That's right, this will be the last episode of Pokemon Crystal for quite a while. And the reason for this is because it's now Monday night, and I can talk to Monica on Monday here. Let's talk our friendship, I have a gift for you. And she'll give us a Sharp Beak, which powers up flying type moves. So, you should equip a bird Pokemon with that item. My brothers and sisters are all over the place. See if you could find them all. I found them all, actually, and I have all 7 of your items. And with that, we now are going to set sail to Kanto for the final time. Because it's Monday, it means that we can set sail from Olivine We can now set sail from Olivine to Vermilion in about another set of trainers. One that isn't the first trip, and it isn't the Vermilion to Olivine assembly either. Under perfect playthrough conditions, we have to battle and defeat every single trainer in the game. Leave no stone unturned. However, Tyrannitar is level 58, so I should be able to deal with this no problem. Let's just thrash here, thrash there, thrash everywhere. And since this Tyrannitar is still holding on to a lucky egg, I'm feeling pretty good right now. And I'm gonna battle this guy. And that girl over there as well. So, yep, I'm going to go Earthquake here. Rock Slide is 90% accurate, so I'm not going to go for that. Even though Earthquake, I think, is a little longer. So yeah, that's basically all there was to it. So I have enough Celebis to trade a Gold and Silver. I have my trade evolutions up and go. Jynx, Electabuzz, and Magmar are all ready to trade back into Yellow version. However, Yellow, Gold, and Silver are currently not ready to deal with Crystal, so for Yellow version, I'm actually the final set of trades with Crystal version won't occur until the very end of until the very last episode of Pokemon Yellow. Because I still need to catch Articuno, I still need to catch Moltres, I still need to catch Mewtwo, I still need to catch Mankey and Primate. Primate has a Gold Leaf that I need to transfer over to Generation 2. And I'm... Full Trainer Carol sent out and Starmie. Tyrannitar, use Thrash. And cool trainer Carol sent Ninetales. And yeah, I definitely got one shot. Gold and Silver don't have all their Pokemon ready and to go for trade as far as trading goes. Why Gold and Silver are missing quite a number of Pokemon. Gold and Silver are currently missing. They don't have Porygon. They don't have Seadra. They only have one King's Rock, not two. There's no Magneton, so I need to get a second. So I don't have a Melcoats at all, and there's no Magneton train, so I have to make sure to get a second one as well. I don't have an upgrade. I do have all the Pokemon that Crystal can't get. At least not on their own. But I can't trade Pokemon that Gold and Silver don't have, like Porygon. Unless Gold and Silver can't get those Pokemon themselves. Like, at all. This is where we sailors work. Alright, and Sir Garrett. Go Tyrannitar. Just one quick thrash should do the trick. Sir Garrett was defeated. I'm building my... Alright, fair enough. Walk back Y wants to fight. Go Tyrannitar! And actually, after careful consideration, I have come to a decision on what I want to trade over to what Pokemon I would want to use in Gold and Silver and to solo the entire rest of those games with. Gold and Silver's answer to Tyrannitar, as it were. So Black Belt Y, back in. I'm just gonna keep thrashing a Pokemon that's I'm quad weak to. Black Belt Y was defeated. Rocked and roll all over. So that's all the trainers on the cabin down here in the mess halls. Now we are gonna take on the trainers on the bottom path. So yeah, it would be way faster just to take the Magnet train, but this is the last set of trainers associated with the SS Aqua, so obviously I'm gonna battle them. Super effective. Tyrannitar gain 86. Nerd Sean set up Muck. Tyrannitar use Thrash. Yeah, I'm feeling absolutely confident that Tyrannitar will be a one-shot Magnemite with Thrash. One-shot Muck, I should be able to one-shot Magnemite, even with resistance. So, how many more trainers do we have left? I think 2. Here's the first of the last two. And Psychic Rodney. Tyrannitar. Thrash. Psychic Rodney, set up Hypno. Alright, and... yeah, I'm just gonna keep blasting through the dialogue here. And this, I believe, is the final trainer. So, without further ado, Cassie sent up Vileplume. Go Tyrannitar! Tyrannitar, use Thrash! Alright, Cassie sent up Butterfree. Alright, and Cassie was defeated. Alright, and we are going to rest at the bed, free in, and that means we can disembark at Vermilion City at last. Having defeated every single trainer on the SS Aqua on all 3 trips. Which means we never have to board the place again! We already got the hidden items there, so don't need to go back. What I will do is battle the trainers on Route 11, because I didn't do that previously. And the entire rest of the episode is literally me just taking care of loose ends. All the remaining nighttime encounters, and there's also all the remaining side content, and there's even one last day and time of the week event that I want to go over. So yes, this entire episode is gonna go on for an incredibly long time because there's a lot to wrap up. Was looking for a trainer that I thought was there, but he isn't. So yeah, there's 4 trainers on Route 11 for us to fight. And oh yeah, I also want to grab all the remaining hidden items that I have access to. Which admittedly isn't much. Couple more time of day of the week events left. A couple nighttime encounters left. And an event that can only occur on Monday nights. And very specifically Monday nights. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and gonna crunch this, execute, and then I'm gonna thrash the others. Psychic Herman, set execute. And this is where I go thrash on this trainer. Since he has less than 3 Pokemon, I can finish him off with Thrash. It doesn't matter if he uses Executor. Executor's not as good as he used to be in Generation 1. And to my knowledge, would never be as good again. and there's nothing here. The gate that used to be there is gone. And that's one of the last hidden items left for us to pick up. Last trainer. And we're in the grass, which means after this battle, I'm going to go Sweet Scent for a nighttime exclusive encounter that I want to catch. Go Tyrannitar! Gonna go Thrash here because even with us Pokemon as bulky as Sound Slash, you can get a chance to go Soul 61 Tyrannitar. With max attack DVs. Crobat ain't gonna be as fast either. So yeah, that's all the trainers on Route 11. Before we go any further, I'm gonna go Sweet Scent and manip the encounter so we could run to Hypno. Yeah, in Pokemon Crystal, Hypno can only be encountered at night. In Gold and Silver, it's the same as Drowsy, where you can catch one in any time of the day that you like. 1, 2, 3. I caught Hypno, 'cause I am so great! The longer it swings its pendulum, the longer the effects of its hypnosis lasts. Alright, I'm sent to Bill's PC, and I'm now going to fly down to Celadon City. Because A, it's nighttime and there are not only a couple Pokemon, but even an event that can only be done at night. My dear Pokemon keep me company, so I don't ever feel lonely. Alright. Just a generic NPC that says and does nothing. Alright, and what we need to do is climb to the top of Celadon Mansion, but from the back. Huh? There's an NPC here. Thought there would be like a drawing here, but since I'm here, I might as well talk to the guy inside. Let me recount a terrifying tale. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who was given a new bicycle. He wanted to try it right away. He was having so much fun that he didn't notice the sun had set. While riding home in the pitch black night, the bike suddenly slowed. The pedals became heavy. When he stopped pedaling, the bike began slipping backwards. It was as if the bike were cursed and trying to drag him into oblivion. Shriek! The boy had been riding uphill on Cycling Road. Badum badum. For listening so patiently, you may take this TM03, which is Curse. And he will only give you this TM if it's night. It's a terrifying move that slowly whittles down the victim's HP. Only if a ghost type uses it. If any other Pokemon that isn't a ghost type uses Curse, what does is it reduces speed but bolsters attack and defense as a trade-off. Like, nobody uses Curse competitively to inflict a status effect on them. High places, I do love that love hides as much as smoke. So, I'm just looking around for the graffiti. Where is it? There's graffiti on the wall. Chris had a mustache. Ah, somebody was drawing penises on the wall. I once saw a penis drawn on a playground slide. Like, so stupid degenerates. Huh? Alright, what is it? Oh, it's a Houndour. Now, in Pokemon Crystal, Houndour can only be caught at level 18. In Gold and Silver, the only level that you can capture one is 15. 1, 2, 3. I caught Houndour, 'cause I am so great! Alright. Around dawn, its ominous howl echoes through the area to announce that this is its territory. And Houndour is one of 3 Pokemon that we need to catch here that can only be found at night. Here's the next one. It's a Persian! And because Yellow is on his way to evolving Meowth himself, I don't need to trade this Persian over to Yellow at all. One, two, three. I caught Persian, 'cause I'm so great! Behind its lithe, elegant appearance lies a barbaric side. It will tear apart its prey on a mere whim. And one last Pokemon, and this one is much more common than Murkrow, though still relatively uncommon at 30%. It is Murkrow. Go Tyrannitar! And now we've got them all. One, two, three. I caught Murkrow, 'cause I'm so great! Yeah. It hides any shiny object it finds in a secret location. Murkrow and Meowth loot one another's stashes, and they're both at 30% apiece, whereas Houndour is 20%. Persian is 10%, and I forgot what the other 10% is. I think it's Abra and Jigglypuff, that's the other 10%. And I had to go dabble back and forth for a bit. And now we get to... And now I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my Pokedex Oak. You found so many Pokemon. You've really helped my studies. Alright, and I'm going to move on over to... I'm gonna start by moving all the Pokemon recent captures to their proper place. Doing Meowth and Psyche. Hypno is near the bottom between Drowsy and Krabby. And I just realized that we don't really have much use for Raikou anymore. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move Raikou in his proper Pokedex spot. And now that box is almost completely full. I think there's like 19 or 20 Pokemon in there now. I'm actually gonna now start moving Pokemon I intend to use for this next quest line. And I need Staryu here. And it's actually not a coincidence I deliberately spared the Pokemon that need a full evolve. Spare these Pokemon for last as far as fully evolving them is concerned. It's not at all a coincidence. So, Pichu, welcome back to the party. And Sweet Scent. Let's teach you Oddish. Oh, you already know it. Okay. Fair enough. And since it's still night, there is still one last nighttime encounter for us to pick up. Sweet Scent. And there it is. Gloom. Gloom. Going to go ahead and capture this thing real quick. Master Ball, go! One, two, three. I caught Gloom, 'cause I am so great! Smell from its drool-like syrup and the pollen on its petals is so bad it may make opponents faint. Alright. And of course there's a hidden potion here for some reason. Like, we're so far ahead of the game that there's no reason for there to be potions here. And these trainers basically just say the same nugget bridge crap they said Generation 1. Honestly, it's not worth talking about because literally the only story relevance these guys have is their trainers that get in the way en route to speaking with Misty. And what I'm trying to do here is try to get my game ready to commence with trading with Generation 1. Ask Ellen. So once again, I'm just gonna keep using Thrash when there's two or fewer Pokemon left. Alright, and 1050 XP. Wow, that's not a lot of EXP for a Wigglytuff. I would think they'd be worth a lot more than that. Granbull fainted. But Granbull's worth quite a ton by comparison. Here's number 3, that won't be easy. Schoolboy Joe. Once again, I'm using Thrash. Alright, Tingler fainted. Tyrannitar grew level 62. And this is an absolute cakewalk. Porygon fainted. Schoolboy Joe is defeated. Ooh, stomp flat. I'm number 4. Getting tired? Last Laura wants to fight. Go Tyrannitar! Use Crunch! One fainted, and Blossom. Yeah, and I completely wiped the floor of you as well. Ah, man, there isn't a whole lot for me to do until I reach the end. Honestly, that's the worst part of some of these episodes, is having to battle every single freaking trainer in the game. Without exception. Camper Lloyd. Go Tyrannitar! Tyrannitar, use Earthquake! Alright. Super effective. Camper Lloyd was defeated. Ooh, too much. On the lesson line by Shan wants to fight now. Go Tyrannitar. I'm just gonna use a Crunch because Paris is weak. And Crunch is 100% accurate. And now for the other two Pokemon, I'm just gonna use Thrash. And I believe this girl is actually the same lass from Generation 1 that stood outside Cerulean Cave. Because she uses the exact same 3 Pokemon in 2 Paras and a Parasect. With the main difference being that their levels are reduced. Honestly, I think this and Lillian's fight are proof positive that... I have nothing to do with the 6-pack trailer. I wait. Yeah. So what this guy was saying was he was waiting here because he was cheating so he could beat us while we were worn down. But you know what? The fact that Tyrannitar is as OP as he is says an awful lot, I really think. Super Nerd Pat was defeated. You took one more battle you expected, and here's the prize nugget. And unlike before, this isn't a Team Rocket grunt, but just an ace trainer who's like, alright, you won the challenge, here's a nugget for ya. Now battle me. So now we have to defeat this Kevin guy. And his levels are way higher than the others, and yet is still far behind me. Earthquake on the Rhyhorn, that's an easy call right there. Super effective. Level 63. Trainer Kevin, sent out War Turtle. And I'm gonna go Thrash. War Turtle fainted. Full Trainer Kevin, sent out Charmeleon. Tyrannitar, use Thrash. Charmeleon fainted. Full Trainer Kevin was defeated. Alright. That was a great battle. You know, yeah, he just says a bunch of generic shit, so I didn't feel like reading it. So, I realize I don't have a cut user on my team right now, so I gotta teach someone cut. Who? Well, Lickitung surprisingly can learn cut. Oddish could, obviously, but I'm just gonna get rid of Supersonic in favor of this move. And there's the protein. By the way, that is basically all the nighttime encounters in this game as well. Huh? Why did you have to show up and bug us now? Do you know what they call people like you? Pests. You heard me right. Pests. Oh, those badges you have. Are they Johto Gym badges? If you have 8, you must be good. Okay then, come to Cerulean Gym. I'll be happy to take you on. I'm Misty, the gym leader in Cerulean. So, yep, now all the gym leaders are available. You know Bill, he's my grandson. He's a Joe, he does something with PCs, so I'm house sitting. My grandson Bill told me about a Pokemon that has a long tongue. You have that Pokemon, may I see it please? Sure. So that's the goal. Show him the Pokemon he asked for. Is that Lickitung? Isn't it cute? That's so kind of you. Thanks. This is a token of my appreciation. Chris received Everstone. We have to show him one of 5 Pokemon in order to get him to cough up an item. Green Pokemon has leaves growing on its head. If you have that Pokemon, may I see it? Please? Sure. So yeah, we're doing this quest line. Isn't it cute? That's so kind of you. Thanks. This is token of my appreciation, a leaf stone. And I need to exit out and re-enter. Do you know how to see Pokemon with red, the shape of a star? Basically, star you. Oh, so is that serious? That's cute. Yeah, you keep saying that's cute over and over again. Alright, and I have to leave because he went to the next Pokemon that is very loyal to its trainer. It's supposed to roar well. Now, in Gold and Crystal, it's Growlithe. In Silver, it's Vulpix. Making it the only version exclusive iteration of this questline we'll have to do. Do you know that hugely popular Pokemon? The Pokemon that has a yellow body and red cheeks? Pikachu? I'd love to see what it looks like before it evolves. That's a tricky one, but what he's asking for is Pichu. Ah, so is that Pichu? Isn't it cute? Thank you. First receive Thunderstone. Alright, and that's all 6 Pokemon that we need. And that's all the items that he'll give us. An Everstone plus each of the evolution stones outside Moon and Sun. So, I don't have a flyer or a teleport, so I have to come back down here. And I chose to give Staryu a Water Stone. And this was... Alright, and I'm going to deposit Everstone, Protein, and Sharp Beak. The other items I'm either going to use or sell. So, first things first, I gotta move my Pokemon around a bit. I have no further use for you, Lickitung, so goodbye. Same goes for you too, Pichu. You go right back here between Lantern and Cleffa. And, wait a minute, no. I need to pick up this Pikachu here. Top of the list. And I don't have no use for Oddish either, but I do have a use for Gloom and Houndour. Since I plan to involve all 5 of these Pokemon right here and now. So I gotta deposit Gloom, Pikachu, Growlithe, Staryu. And wait a sec, I forgot that I need to dupe I need to dupe Houndour as well. But first I need to level him up a bit. Where are you, rare candies? Houndour evolves into Houndoom at level 24. So I need to get him to level 23. Yeah, bite. And... alright, level 23. Now I just need to give Houndour a rare candy. And then drop him off as well. And a bit of moving around later, I will skip ahead. So here, yep, I'm doing, after a successful dupe, 220 Pokemon caught. I'm gonna give each of the, and I decide to do all of this off screen. I decided to do the Water Stone because I realized I need a Water Stone in my inventory for the Runes of Alph. But the rest of these Pokemon, and oh yeah, I I moved some Pokemon around, and I even duped Gloom a second time so I could have Vileplume. So now I gotta dupe Gloom into Vileplume, Growlithe into Arcanine. And Pikachu to Raichu. A shiny Raichu, to be more precise. And I'm not impressed. He's literally just... I'm just not impressed. And one of my 2 Water Stones, the other one I'll be holding on to evolve Staryu into Starmie. Staryu evolved into Starmie. And where are we going? Rare candy for Houndour to evolve this copy of Houndour into Houndoom. Alright. Rare candy. And I just need to make absolute certain. Raichu gets moved to between Pikachu and Sandshrew. Vileplume gets moved between Gloom and Paris. Arcanine between Growlithe and Poliwag. Starmie at the top of 121 to 140. Houndoom goes here between Houndour and Phanpy. And I need to move this Gloom back into my party so I could evolve him into Blossom. What? Gloom is evolving! Alright, and Gloom evolving into Blossom. And now I get to move Blossom at the top of 181 to 200. Because he's number 182 and I don't have Ampharos yet. Press save the game. I just did a quick check here just to make sure. Okay, I can move Blossom all the way here. And now I can bring my old team back. Explosion for Alligator. Mew. Togetic. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for now. At least for now. But there is still one last task I want to do because it is still Monday night. Sure, it's way early in the morning, but there's also the trainers of Route 1 trainers of Routes 3 and 4 for us to battle. Potion, revive. Holding on to the Water Stone. And the final set of Kanto trainers. The fight against the final batch of Kanto trainers begins here. Alright, that should be a piece of cake. Thrash. Wait a tick, I never heal at Pokemon Center? Well, that's kind of goes to show how confident I am in my abilities, because there's only, I think, 8 trainers. left for us to battle in Kanto. Outside of the Kanto gym trainers, or Pokemon Trainer Cal, anyways. Go Tyrannitar! Tyrannitar, use Thrash! Tyrannitar, gain 1228. And this is an easy OTK for this guy. And nice. 1558. Blown away. Just checking down, make sure that there weren't any trainers down there. So this is trainer number 3 of Route 3. There are 4 trainers to fight in total on this route. Go Tyrannitar! We'll go use Crunch here. And 1554. Oh, easy. I'm gonna go Thrash. Now, as easy a time as I'm having right now, there is a trainer that's coming up that's actually kind of a bit tougher than all the other generic trainers in the Kanto region. And we're gonna take him on. Alright. Last trainer. Last trainer on Route 3. And I'm just gonna use Thrash to quickly end this battle. Alright, and that is so... There aren't even any more Pokemon left for us to catch. Technically there is one, unknown, but I want to save that till I'm able to complete the entire runes of Alph in one go. Slugma fainted. Hit 1. 64. Just in time to take on probably the toughest battle we've had in a... Oh, it's been a while, Chris. Since I lost to you, I thought about what I was lacking with my Pokemon. And we came up with an answer. Chris, now we'll show you. And now, this guy's team is mostly fully evolved. But starting off with Sneasel, the Pokemon he stole off that trainer in Cianwood. But he should go down with a quick and easy Rock Slide. Silver Snap for Alligator. Earthquake. That's still... Wow, for Alligator's a lot tougher than I thought. Fortunately, he doesn't know any good water-type moves, so... Doesn't know Water Gun, really? Alright. But however, his Golbat still has not evolved into a Crobat, which means his Pokemon doesn't quite love him enough. But the real question is he getting there? Well, we'll see. Something to appreciate about this battle is that you actually do see him making forward progress. Not quite yet, because he just used a Pokemon that's quite weak to ours. If you were playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver, that Pokemon would probably be a Magnezone by now. His Sneasel would be a Weavile. But he now has his Haunter is now a Gengar, and his Kadabra is now an Alakazam, which does show that while they're trait evolutions, it's the general idea is that his Pokemon are starting to love it now. But it's still not gonna be enough because Gengar and Alakazam ain't gonna do crap against us. Alright. Silver was defeated. I thought I raised my Pokemon to be the best they could be, but still wasn't enough. You won, fair and square. I admit it, but this isn't the end. I'm going to be the greatest Pokemon trainer ever, because these guys are behind me. Listen, Chris. One of these days, I'm going to prove how good I am by beating you. We had one last battle against our rival before that chapter comes to a close. And even though this place isn't terribly big and there are no items to pick up, with one exception, I'm gonna use a Max Repel. Because it's technically Monday night, even though it's the wee hours of the morning, we could trigger this event with the Clefairy dancing around a breakable rock. They then spot us and run away. Yes, I'm gonna use Rock Smash. First found a Moonstone, right there. It's hidden there and can only be obtained on a Monday night after you see one of those cutscenes. I believe this is supposed to be a store, but we can't. But the store is closed at night, so there. So yeah, that's Mount Moon for ya. No new captures because we already have Clefairy, Clefable, and Cleffa. Yeah, Paris, Geodude, Zup as well. Just these final 3 trainers, and then I can get started with getting myself ready to move on to back to Generation 1. Oh, and last hidden item before the end game. An Ultra Ball right here. Sure. And Birdkeeper Hank. And he goes from a Pidgey to a Pidgeot, 20 levels higher, but I think I'm just gonna go on the safe side with Crunch. Because Pidgeot can be kinda bulky. See? Quick attack, and I'm just gonna use Rock Slide here. As the saying goes, better safe than sorry. And our level 65 Tyrannitar. And yeah, And believe it or not, this is probably going to be the end of the line for us. Right after this battle, that's basically the end of the line for us in Crystal version. Technically, now yeah, I could just go make a beeline to the end of the game and finish Crystal and then go back to Yellow and then Gold and Silver. But at this point, I have everything I have absolutely everything there is to give to Yellow, Gold, and Silver. I just need to wait for those 3 games to catch up to us. So after I pick up this HP up, I'm now going to make my way back to Johto, and don't worry, I'm not going to sail on the SS Aqua again. I'm gonna take the magnet train. So, right here is the magnet train. Student part, are you coming on board? Yes, we are. And we are making our way back to Goldenrod City. Just love how this game just opens up like this. As you continue to make forward progress. I'm gonna fly to Blackthorn City because there is something I want to show off before continuing on with the story, but it can only be done on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But beyond that, I'm just gonna heal up the Pokemon Center, and I'm going to make some last-second preparations. I'm going to deposit my entire team for the time being because I can't take them with me to the past. Simply not possible. And I'm going to withdraw Jynx, Electabuzz, and Magmar. And mind you, these are the reserves that had Powder Snow replaced with Ice Punch and Dizzy Punch removed from their arsenal. So that appears to be everything. Save my game. Wait a second. And we need to read the Pokedex entries. If its electric pouches run empty, it raises its tail to gather electricity from the atmosphere. By shaking its big petals, it scatters toxic pollen into the air, turning the air yellow. An ancient picture scroll shows that people were attracted to its movement as it ran through prairies. It sleeps under shallow ocean waters during the day, then looks for food at night when it's cold. And it is said that it uses the 7-color core in its body to send electric waves into outer space. And when these dance together, their petals rub against each other, making pretty relaxing sounds. And finally, we've got Houndoom, a pungent smelling flame that shoots from its mouth results from toxins burning in its body. And that's it. And oh wait, almost forgot. I also need Graveler in my party. So what I need to do is take this Graveler here. It knows Magneton, which is the only move I need to delete. However, I have a TM that Graveler can learn that's actually better than Magnitude and existed back in Generation 1. Nope. That being Earthquake. Try and learn Earthquake. Graveler can learn more than 4 moves. Magnitude. So, now I'm going to dupe this Graveler. I'm bringing the one that knows Earthquake into my party. Yeah, I should have gotten better prepared than that, but better late than never, I suppose. So, now I can move the Graveler that knows Earthquake into my party. First, I'm gonna double check. Knows Magnitude, so I'm moving him back here between Geodude and Ponyta. And then I'm going to move this Graveler on the top of my party. All 4 Pokemon are now ready to be traded over to Pokemon Yellow. So, this will be the last episode of Pokemon Crystal for quite a while. Just one last check. Which is actually the reason why I went to great lengths to stall this out. But next time we are returning to Generation 1. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Gorin signing out.